Hello folks and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party and Let's Play Skyrim. First of all, a huge thank you to Shady Youper. I think that's how you spell your name. Longtime viewer. Anyway, he gave me some advice on a mod called More Hotkeys Please, I think is the name of it. I'll put a link to it in the description below the video. He heard me complaining all the time about wishing I had more hotkeys. Well, this mod helps to fix that by basically making it so that you can set hotkeys to like your normal number keys. And the nice thing too is it's really customizable, so that like normally you have to hit one twice in order to get it in both hands. Well, I've set this mod up so that every time I hit it, it just dual casts it automatically, because that's what I end up doing most of the time anyway. So, you know, normally I'm just hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to switch keys. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. But I can also go turn off fucking Steam Overlay, but I can shift 1 and it chooses a different spell. Shift 2 chooses a different spell than if I just hit 2. That is awesome. That's exactly the kind of shit I was looking for. Being able to use different combinations, and I can set potions to like function keys. So I've set like my healing potions to F1, magic potions to F2, and it can even set it so that you use the weaker potions first, or you can use the weaker potions last, however you want to do it. Pretty damn cool mod so far. It's got I've noticed a little bit of weirdness. For example, sometimes if I come out of a menu and immediately shift F1 or shift 1, it doesn't pick the right spell, but if I do it again, it's like, oh, okay. It's like it takes a second before it realizes, but that's a pretty minor complaint. So far, it's been pretty fucking baller. So many thanks to Shady on that one. I don't know if I'm going to really record anything tonight. I'm kind of doing the behind the scenes stuff. I've been working on my blacksmithing, and as you can tell, I've gotten a few levels. Nothing interesting. I've just not been fighting. It's been blacksmithing. I've gotten my blacksmithing up to 32. I have not put any points into it yet. I decided I probably won't until I get to, well, maybe 50, depends. I might do dwarven smithing. Obviously, the only reason I want to do smithing is to get Lydia better armor. So I'm going to hold off on that. And I've gotten my enchanting to 68. Now, first of all, the smithing so far, it seems like just making iron daggers still seems to be the best way to level smithing quickly with very little components. It might not be as fast as it used to be, but it's still pretty damn efficient. But, and of course, since I've got a bajillion smithing daggers from smithing, I've just been enchanting those daggers and stockpiling them to sell to vendors to make lots of money with. So, now let's look at enchanting. The only 2 points I want to spend here right now is to get my enchanting to 4 out of 5 to make my enchantments 80% stronger. I also want to get Insightful Enchanter. Skill enchantments on armor are 25% stronger. That one is obviously very good. Corpus Enchanter, not that interesting to me. Health, magic, and stamina chance on armor are 25% stronger. Not to say that it's bad, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way up the enchanting tree. Obviously, the 100-point enchanting skill is very useful. 2 enchants per item is pretty goddamn good. But I don't know. Maybe later on when I've got like a bunch of skill points to spare. But that's not the current goal. So anyway, let's go ahead and I'm going to put a point in this so we can get our enchanting up to 4 out of 5. And we're also going to do this one. Oh, I've already done this one. Okay. Well then, that saves me a point. I didn't think I'd pick that one up yet. So, yeah, no other enchantments are that interesting to me right now. So I've got 3 points to spend. I think I'm going to do them in destruction. Some of the kind of the less sexy ones. We've got impact, the stagger on the dual cast, which is definitely nice. We cannot get, see, I have that one already. I can't get expert destruction until 75. So that's a little ways off. So I want to go ahead and augment these other things because I've been leaving them there. So frost spells do 15% more damage and you gain 50% fire resist. Yes, let's go ahead and get that. And let's go ahead and augment shock as well. We still have a point. I'll think about where I want to put that for right now. I realize I've been kind of ignoring the conjuration and some of the other trees. And resto, the only other thing I want out of resto is, where is it? Recovery, was that it? Yeah. Magic regenerates 50% faster. I can't get that until 60 anyway. So that was, again, that one's quite a ways off. And nothing else is really jumping out at me. Actually, I'll tell you one thing I do plan on building up is speech. The speech tree. I only want it to get the 50-point talent. Can sell any type of item to any kind of merchant. I think that's, I won't say necessary, but for me, it's a huge, what do you call it? Ease of life or something. I'm totally butchering that. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and start enchanting some shit for myself here, using some of the good gems that I have. So what we're going to do is we're going to save it, just in case I screw up. And we are going to drink this Enchanter's Filter, which items are enchanted 20% stronger. And what we're going to do, when the timer is not counting down, is enhance destruction. So let's go ahead and quickly use the Enchanter item cloak. I'm going to switch to Fortified Destruction. Soul Gem. We're going to use a Grand Soul Gem. We're going to hit rename. Oh, wait. That actually does keep the timer going. I thought when you renamed it, it didn't do that. So we're going to say, yes, it's 21% deduction on spell cost for destruction. And the timer stopped right now. Because you can tell because I'm not moving. I thought when you choose to rename it, it also stopped the timer. That does not appear to be the case. So, yeah, we will need... I would do want to rename for other shit, though, because I had to keep it separate. Here, we're going to, again, choose a Grand Soul Gem. Let's go ahead and choose the item to make it easier. We're going to go with the necklace. I think that's what I wanted. Fortified Destruction. Rename. Kindler Neck. And Chance. Yes. I actually didn't even see how much that was going to enchant it. That's all right. Fortified Destruction. Greater Soul Gem. Rename. Kindler Ring. And craft. Yes. All right. So that should help us quite a bit. Let's see the difference. Right now, the cloak wasn't doing anything for us. So that's a 21% decrease in destruction spell cost right off the bat. The neck we're wearing now is a 5% reduction, and we're getting 21, so there's a 16% change. Go ahead and put that on. And we are going to, let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, the ring. What ring am I wearing? The wedding band, 11%. The ring is, there it is, 14%. Not a big change there. But I guess I could go ahead and do the gloves as well. Because I'd grabbed the Thalmor boots and gloves, but wasn't that interested in using the big gems. But let's go ahead and do it. I don't think we have any time left on the potion. But that's all right. Let's go with the gloves. I like the Thalmor gloves. That's why I've selected those, by the way. Fortify Magicka. Soul Gem, the Greater. 26. It's not bad. We'll go ahead and keep them the same name. Got our enchant up to 69. Lol, 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 hue, 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 etc., etc. And let's go ahead and slap those. We had increased by 6, and these are going to be by 26. Definitely not a bad increase. What boots do we have? Increased fire resistance. Not going to bother with that right now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the enchanting process. Well, not the process, just so you know what we're down with. Let's check the spell costs. I think it reflects it based on what we're using. Yeah, because these look different than when I was playing with before. So yeah, Frostbite, well, we don't recast it. Ice Storm only costs 12 mana. Not too bad, not too bad. Chain Lightning, 13. How much is the Conjure Spirit Bear? 132 in comparison for Conjure Spirit Bear. One thing I could do, and I'm probably not going to, is, oh god, come on, Conjuration. I could get Adept, and that would cut that cost for Spirit Bear in half, but I don't cast conjuration spells enough for me to think that that's that worthwhile. And I use it in conjunction with offensive contingency, so I get to cast it for free anyway. So I don't really see the point in that. I'm going to think about this one point. And again, as I mentioned, I don't know if I'm going to play anymore tonight. I just wanted to, again, show you guys what I'm kind of doing behind the scenes, working on my blacksmithing, a little bit on my alchemy. I made a few potions. No big deal. I did buy some magic potions as well. But I feel like we're slowly getting to where we need to be as far as not like casting 3 spells and then twiddling around with our fingers in our bum holes waiting for mana to come back. I like this cloak, by the way. I looked at the Thalmor cloak. The Thalmor cloak looks really cool, but this robe, which we'll probably be wearing for the rest of this game, clips really bad through it because of like the feathers on the side. So I decided not to go that route. I need another headpiece. I don't like that headpiece, but I guess you can't really see it too much. Not the cowl, but the actual jewelry. Anyway, I'm just babbling now. So anyway, I'm going to go back to fiddling about. Again, kind of doing the back end stuff. And I will pick you guys up later on. Alright, folks. I decided to record a little bit tonight because I actually do want to try to get a little time in with my new spells. Well, new setup, whatever. I really think cloaks add a lot to this game. Like, those cloaks for the guards look baller. Like, pretty badass. Is it seriously in here? Okay, let's find out. So yeah, this is the dagger of whoever that we're trying to do that quest for, the Dawnstar area. Oh, guess it's not in here. Okay, it was just behind this cabinet somewhere. Yeah, hopefully we run into a good chance to use our spells. So I want to try it out.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Maybe somebody did steal my sweet roll. Bitch, what are you gonna do about it? Wait. Like the follow reports, someone has in fact stolen my sweet roll. Let's see. It's this one. Okay, that's the one that's closest. Alright, let's go get this piece, find out what's going on. Excuse me, Mr. Guard. I have not bound all my keys yet, all my spells. And there will definitely be some flubbing about at some point. Trying to remember my spells. Did we get this piece already? I'm almost positive we did. Alright, let's save this before we sneak in here. Hello. Take this. Thank you. Alright. See, because I thought we talked to that guy and I thought we bought it from him. I don't know. My memory's terrible. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We still need one more piece before we go back to him. Oh, Jesus H. Well, we should definitely be able to get into a fight on the way there. Head to the Dragon Bridge. That's probably going to be the closest. Yeah, we'll definitely run into some kind of trouble, I'm sure, on the way there. That's the way it always works. I always think Ixar when I think these guys. If you've played EverQuest or EverQuest 2, you know exactly what I mean. Ixar were a cool race. Alright, I think it's west, correct? Southwest? Yeah, good lord. They really spread this thing out, didn't they? Southeast, southwest. Alright, here we go. Alright, so one of the spells that I did not fix set up was...
It's a mean-spirited folk passed through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
There we go. Let's go ahead and go in the first person for the traveling parts. But yeah, I like this spell. It's me run quite a bit faster than normal. Especially because I don't really like dealing with horses and all that nonsense. Too much of a pain in the ass, in my opinion. I also like how it uses very little mana. Oops. I'm so used to having to double tap that I, of course, immediately did it. We need to start doing the soul gem thing as well. In fact, I'm gonna, well, there's no point. Well, it's kind of dark. We'll just kind of run it for now. I'm sure we're gonna run into more shit to fight. Grab some Nern roots. I forget what that's for, but oh shit. Slaughterfish, get out of here. Yes, give me your petty soul. Alright, you know, speaking of, before we do that, I still don't have that mod set up. Let's see. We've got 21 petty soul gems, 17 lessers, 24 common. Okay, we're good. But yeah, somebody had told me about that one mod where you don't have to worry about a lesser gem being, or a better gem being used by a lesser soul. So, for example, I don't actually get a petty soul instead of a large soul gem, and I couldn't get it, like Skyrim wouldn't run, and then the person who suggested it mentioned that it could be because I used the wrong version, because they had to use different versions for like the DLC. So, oh shit. Can I get in here? Oh god, that current is strong. Can I get in here? Is there anything in here? Whoa. I was gonna fall through the world for a second. Nope. Oh, hello. Don't mind me while I unlock this underwater. Oop. Oop. Yes, the nick up, I think. There we go. What'd you get? Elven Sword of Consuming. Absorb 10 hit points. Flawless Ruby. Bunch of money. And Orcish Dagger. Nice. I've never put chests or something like that. So the first place I'm going to look. Because I'm going to look for hidden cave behind the waterfall. That old chestnut. Let's switch back to... Actually, wait, that's the wrong spell. There we go. Yeah, I have 1 through 9 bound now. And I have shift 1 through shift 6 set. Basically, the way I have it set is the regular number keys are...
Come and face the Forsworn.
This is a human, and I don't have any black. Any black things that. Boom!
The Forsworn will.
The Forsworn are going to do what now? I missed that. But anyway, I have 1 through 9. Whoa, that's weird. See that? It only showed his money, so I just looted everything, but I grabbed all his regular shit too. That's fine. Yeah, I have 1 through 9 set for like battle spells, like Fireball and all that kind of shit. And then shift 1 through shift 9, or shift 1 through shift 6 are like the less oh shit spells, or the spells that I'll probably less likely to use right in the middle of battle, like my shielding, offensive contingency, spirit bearer. There are some that are like healing and heal other that I would use, but ooh, that's got a good ratio. And speaking of, let's shift F1. Oh, what's really cool too is whoa, where the hell did you come from? It's ice. Oh yeah, this is the icicle spell. Boom, son, hit in the back. How do you even tells you? God damn! Holy shit! You alright? You got some ice coming through you. Bitch. Oh, Forsworn. I still think Forsworn armor is some of the coolest looking armor in the game. For what it's worth. I think my last character, when she had the Forsworn helm on, that shit looks so cool. But anyway, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, some of the other cool shit about this mod, the hotkey mod, is you can set it to do things like auto cast. So let's say I hit, like, I could have said, okay, for offensive contingency, pretty much I'm only going to ever choose it if I'm going to cast it right. So I could have told it to switch and then auto cast, and you could even say switch tell it to auto cast offensive contingency, and then switch back to whatever spell I had before. Pretty cool shit. Like, this is a badass mod. I can't believe I ever heard of it. Thanks again very much to Shady for telling me about this fucking thing. This is badass. Anyway, we're gonna cast this. Then we're gonna cast Spirit Bear.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Oops, I didn't hit Shift F2. Oops. Let's put our hands away. Shift F1. Yeah, there's one thing I just gotta get in the habit of making sure I hit Shift F1. Shift F2 to summon the bear. Ooh, and it actually let me dual hand it this time. Nice. And then we will switch back. And the nice thing too is with this mod, since I can bind more spells to keys, I am going to be less inclined to, or I'm going to be more inclined to cast other types of spells, right? Instead of just the first 3, since I was kind of restricted, I've got more spells. Like, I've got, again, it's going to take me a while to get used to the spells. Like, this is the Flaming Core spell. I can tell because my hands are, like, super on fire. This looks like where it should be. Where we need to go. And, but I've got, oh, shit. Come on, I need your soul. I think I missed him. Wait, am I casting the right spell? Okay. Damn it, you killed him too fast. I also have an illusion spell set to number 8. The one where they think they have less hit points or something like that. That one is mostly to get my... Oh, hey, got a synergy point. That one is mostly to help me get a chance to get my illusion up, if I remember to use it.